Welcome to Space Socket. A 36-year-old divorced woman says she's looking for the right man to have future children with. Kevin Samuels checks her. Let's dive in.
Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm great. You?
Have you been on here before?
No.
Okay, cool. Your first name?
Megan.
Megan. And ma'am, your name? The one, Megan? The other lady? Hello?
Hey, I can't see the video.
Okay, I don't know why. So, Megan, how old are
It
you?
says you'll start sharing live very soon.
All right. Megan, how old are you?
I'm about to be 36.
Does your Instagram start with fresh?
Yeah.
All right. So, this other person can't see. 36. So, are you as dope as you think you are?
I've been thinking about that since you asked.
Okay.
I would say no.
Why not?
Well, I think I have a lot of things going for me,
Okay.
but
Such as. Let's
well,
start what you got going for you. Such as.
I have no kids.
Okay.
I have been divorced though. I own my own house.
Mm-hmm.
I have a really good career. I own my own businesses. I like to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you
You
know,
have no kids.
nope.
36. What part of the country are you?
I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Ohio.
Okay. So you shouldn't have any kids, should you?
Huh?
Why you've been married but no kids?
Correct. I was married to a Dominican.
Okay. Do you want kids?
With the right person.
What does that what does
Um,
that mean?
I've seen a lot with women that have kids with a man that they regret, and I don't want to have a broken family. So if I get, yeah,
Oh, let,
I'm
let me go ahead. I'm going
hard.
I'm going to go ahead and lecture now. I'm about to lecture.
Go for it. Go for it.
Look, you ladies, this is what kills me about you ladies over 30. You talk about relationships in trauma terms. I've seen a lot. So fucking what? You were in a war zone. Okay, it's over. You're in the peacetime now. 36. What is the rest of life supposed to look like? Or are men supposed to be walking around on eggshells because some bad shit that happened to you before?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I think it's more or less just being responsible with who I would have a kid with.
How about somebody has to be responsible with having a kid with you? You're just as big a risk as he is.
I am a risk.
I know.
So, yeah. I think too with women, though, I think, and maybe it's a trauma-based response, like you said, but it's easier for the man to leave. The woman always has the kid.
Not really. Only since before 1945, the kids were ours. And the world would be better if, honestly, if when the relationship was over, we kept them.
Probably. Well, I split. Both genders have good value.
No, you look at the stats and the data is pretty clear. After the first 5 years, still fathers do a better job.
I would agree with that.
But my answer is this: you had a bad relationship, whatever. Boo hoo. I'm not trying to be funny, but boo fucking who. Now you're still here. You're alive. You're not dead. But so many modern women live life half fucking dead. We just lost Virgil. What's her name? Abigail. Whatever the name is. Mega. R.I.P. Virgil. People die every fucking day, and we got women in their 30s talking about, well, I want to move forward, not just you, but I want to make sure he's the right person. Chick, you ain't the right person. You crazy as shit. Somebody gotta take a risk on y'all's old crazy ass, and we're willing to do it if you stop thinking you're so fucking dope. Not just you. I'm talking to women in general in their 30s. That's why I said I'm gonna be focusing like a laser on women between age 32 and 40 because it's this group of women who really should be outperforming younger women because you've been through relationships. See, the way in men's mind it should work, you were married and had a relationship, right? It wasn't that great. Then you should know the value of a thorough motherfucker right now.
I
You
do.
should know. And that's the dude you should be breaking yourself for. That's the dude you should be bending over backwards like Plastic Woman. That's the dude you should be going all in 110% for, because they're not that prevalent. And you know what it's like to not have one. But that's not how y'all move. When you get a dude that's thorough, you want to play games with him and slow and make him. And guys don't do that. See all the hearts. Look at all the men are like, thank you. I'm serious, because you meet a nice guy, a guy who's worth something, and then here comes the trauma. You got to do it scared. You got to do it alone. You got to do it afraid. Or I'm serious, because you got divorced how long ago?
Going on 3 years now.
All right. So should be, how long were you married?
Not even 2.
So then how long were you guys together?
Not very long. It was a split decision, quick decision.
Mm-hmm.
I was really in love,
Mm-hmm.
and he was not legal. He was from the Dominican, and
Okay.
Trump got elected, and it scared us.
Well, the thing is, all that happened in your 30s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And before you're 30, you just weren't marriage minded? What?
No, I was really more focused on my career. I
Mm-hmm.
went to school, got my master's degree, started some business.
I'm a PhD.
Mm-hmm.
Focusing on.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. What you're looking for is this.
I'm a PhD.
That's what you're looking for. I'm a PhD. See, what tends to happen for women, modern women, and if it doesn't apply to you, fine. But what tends to happen to modern women is when you guys finally give your all and you experience that first heartbreak, unlike women of old, you guys don't bounce back from it, because the internet exists and you got too much media to keep you guys stuck in heartbreak. Because so many women have been used to, especially when it's, this is why men don't want to deal with older women, not because you're not age appropriate, it's because you guys won't bounce back. You act like you're the first group of women that have had your heart broken, something happened. You realize 57 years ago, they was dealing with segregation, racism, polio. They had real shit going on. We don't even have wars really. So now we got women, those who weren't having kids. Go back 100 years ago. Families were 8, 10 people. They didn't have time for all this boo-hoo bullshit. But today, so many women, especially the more attractive you get, you don't date anybody, don't get anyone. Then you finally date someone and you go all in and you give your heart and then it doesn't work, and then that's it. Well, Ben Franklin said some people die at age 25. They're just not buried until 75. How many women are walking around? I mean, arguably, you had a rough few years. You got 50 more. What the fuck? What you gonna do?
Actually, I'm thinking about moving and starting
Mm-hmm.
new out of this.
Where are you gonna move to? Where you think about moving to?
I don't know. I've been debating. I live where there's snow. I hate snow. So I've been thinking Florida or the Carolinas.
Mm-hmm. Well, have you had therapy?
Yes, I'm in therapy now, and I actually am doing emotion code sessions as well.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna speak on that because it is so prevalent for women in right in the danger zone to no man's land. And I didn't call it no man's land for a reason. I called it no man's land because so many women in their late 20s, 30s to 40s get angry with men who are in their age cohort because we don't date you. And the major reason why men are going from a men over 40 are jumping down to women in their 20s is because women in their 20s still are hopeful. And you hear the average woman in her 30s, the way she's living, as though she's been through hell, and she hasn't. She's just gone through normal, regular old heartbreak. And men are kind of pissed. They're like, wait a goddamn minute. I've had my heart ripped out of my chest before, and we got to bounce back. But you got your heart ripped out of your chest, and you want to make every man in the present and the future pay for it. They're not doing it. So
Well, I haven't dated.
That's what I'm saying, not you. I'm saying that's just a general consensus. So stick around, watch the content I'm going to be doing on YouTube the rest of the month, because I'm going to be speaking to women in your age cohort. Some of it may apply, some of it may not apply, but a big part of it is going to be about self-awareness. That's your only defense. Let me finish this up, okay? Appreciate it. Hola, hola, mami.
How are you?
Eso say hola, papi.
No. My
Yeah,
live? Is this live?
it's live. How are you?
I'm doing good.
What's going on, chica?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm well. How are the holidays?
Good. I was with family in Idaho. So.
Idaho. What you have you been watching the broadcast?
Yeah, I have.
I'm not gonna ask you these questions because I know you ain't gonna answer them.
I might. I mean, it
All right,
depends. I
all
might.
right, all right. So are you as dope as you think you are?
I'm okay. I think so. I'm okay.
All right. Where could you be doper? How about that? I know her, by the way, so I might.
Um, in what way?
Mm, you tell me.
Financially? What are you talking about? In
We don't care
general?
about your money. We don't care about your money.
Um, well, I mean, I've been married before. I don't have kids. I'm 28. So I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh, you. What is that?
I do. Well, I don't like these mind games, playing games type of thing because I dealt with that for a long time. So I kind of am looking for someone that's more like they know what they want in life. They have their stuff put together. Uh, Preferably doesn't have kids. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but then I know that comes with the baby mama stuff, and I don't know if I can deal with that after having a divorce and all that. I don't think I'm with that. So. Mm.
And what does he get?
Well, I mean, I think in return, I think it'd be more of I'm open to marriage. I mean, I'm not saying I'm against it. I haven't been open to dating anything like that after my divorce, just for the fact that I needed to make sure I need to work on myself and I wasn't coming in toxic or just because I dealt with a situation in my past relationship and I don't bring that on to the next relationship. So I rather be alone for a while to make sure I'm good to go. So when I do get into a relationship, it's a whole new relationship. It's not me.
See, one thing I often hear from women is y'all know what it is y'all want, know what it is you're not willing to deal with. But when we ask y'all what y'all bring to the table, it goes back into what we don't want
No,
or or the downsides of relationships.
bring to the table. What I mean by that is, well, I'm open to marriage, so I would remarry. I mean, I would settle down, and I mean, I would have a family because I don't have that at the moment.
Right?
So,
So let me bring this in. Hold on just a second. I'll bring some more folks in here
okay.
too. Hold on just a second. You pop in, pop in. Oh, that pop. Oh shit, that was the wrong one. Click back in because I picked the wrong one out.
A 36-year-old divorced woman saying she's looking for the right man to have future children with isn't wrong, but it comes with timing and biological realities that can't be ignored. Because at that stage, the window for having children is more limited, which makes the process more urgent and more selective at the same time. This is where Kevin Samuels would step in with a reality check, because finding the right man, building a stable relationship, and then planning for children all take time. And when time is tighter, the margin for trial and error becomes smaller. The issue isn't the desire, it's the strategy. Because if the expectations for the right man are too rigid or not aligned with current circumstances, it can slow down the process even more. And at that point, time becomes a critical factor in the outcome. The truth is, men who are ready for children are also evaluating the situation carefully. Age, compatibility, long-term stability, and how quickly things need to move. So alignment becomes even more important. So the real lesson here is about clarity and urgency. Knowing what you want is good, but understanding what it takes to realistically achieve it within the time you have is what actually matters. At the end of the day, it's not just about finding the right man. It's about making the right decisions at the right time to get the outcome you want.